Hi everybody, I'm Sarah Bent from spunkyandsporty.com, and I'm here today to tell you all about some awesome makeup tips. So what this is going to do is going to help you hopefully get the looks that you're wanting and to help it a lot easier to get there. So I'm going to just talk to you today about them. I'm not actually going to apply anything, I'm just going to tell you a bunch of tips. So first of all, you want to have a really good palette to work with. And what I mean by that is your face. Your face is your palette, and you want to have a really good one to work with. So you have to take care of that by eating obviously properly and drinking lots and lots of water to flush your system. So not going into a whole lot about nutrition and things like that. That's going to be more on my other side where I have my workout. So hopefully you guys will be joining me with that as well. But definitely drinking a lot of water, making sure that you're taking care of your skin, using a proper skincare system, things like that, moisturizing. It's very, very important in order to have the perfect palette to apply makeup to. So with the makeup, you want to choose a color that is as close to your skin type as possible. So sometimes you're going to end up having to buy two different foundations in order to find the perfect color. I do have to do that. So I have to mix two colors. I don't always get the perfect match. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have the same skin color as your neck. So you don't want to have like a darker color here and having a white neck. Nothing worse than that. So, and also the other thing too, a lot of women don't realize that there's summer makeup as well as winter makeup. So because your skin is naturally exposed more to sun in the summer, you're going to have to go with a slightly darker shade. As well as in the winter, when your skin does lighten up and you're not in the sun as much, you're going to be going with a lighter shade. So you need winter makeup and summer makeup. And with that said as well, your eyeshadows are going to be changing as well as your lip tones. So in the summer, I tend to go with more of a gloss instead of a lipstick. So I know there's going to be a lot of preferences for women out there. Some definitely prefer the lipsticks. And I just prefer a gloss as a finish and do a lot more on my eyes. So everybody has different preferences, and again, I'll be touching on every area anyway, just so that everybody is going to be covered. So going forward from that, with different tips, I'm just going to say you need definitely a great set of brushes. And again, this is going to be a preference that you're going to find. So either you're going to go with natural animal hair or with the synthetic. So if you do choose the animal hair, you're going to want to go with obviously something that isn't animal cruelty. So something that is natural, you know, when you're how they put the brushes together without the cruelty of the animal. And the reason why you want to choose one of these, there's actually a difference, and I know a lot of ladies are going to be thinking, well, what is the difference? Well, the difference is the animal hair is a lot softer. And what it does is there's a huge difference. So it's more for powders. So for eyeshadows, loose powders, things like that, it's best for those because it doesn't hold a lot of the product, and so that it applies easier and blends easier. And with the synthetic, it's great for foundations. So if you want to apply more of, you know, it's for creams and liquids. So for foundations, it's great for that with the synthetic because then it gives you more coverage. So with that said, you're going to want to mix your brushes probably as well to get the different looks that you're wanting. And another tip that we're going to go with as well, actually I have a whole bunch of here, so hang on for 1 second here. Okay, and the next tip would be for natural light. Natural light is definitely a very, very important thing for makeup. So when you're applying makeup, whatever room you're in, if it's a bathroom, your bedroom, what have you, if you have the light bulbs that are the natural light, so it's as close as possible to the outdoor lighting, that'd be perfect and it'd be ideal. If not, then being able to do it next to a window would be great. That way you're going to get the look that you're looking at when you're leaving the house. There's nothing worse than having your makeup done in a lighting that's not too close to the outdoor light, and then you go outside and thinking, oh my golly, way too much makeup. So natural light is definitely important. Next would be, well, let's just get into the makeup parts, okay? So how about eyebrows? So eyebrows, to get a really nicely groomed eyebrow, very important to keep it tweezed or waxing, however your preference is, to keep that well groomed. So if you're tweezing, definitely keep all this area underneath here to keep the shape, as well as hair free, because when you're applying your shadow, it gives a nice softer finish. It's nothing worse than having your hairs colored, and it just throws off the whole look. So tweeze your eyebrows, and before you apply any either cream or any crayon or any powder, definitely comb your brows so that they are taking the shape that you're going to be drawing and doing for your look. So tweezing it and combing it before you add any color to it. Okay, so that's for your eyebrows. Now for your eyelashes and for mascara, this is a major thing. There's so many different mascaras out on the market now. You're going to find one that works best for you. So whether you like just a fine finish where your lashes are nicely separated, with not as much coverage on your eyelashes, that's great. You're going to find one that's going to be a preference for that. And if you want more, then it all depends on the brush as well with the mascara, which I can go into more depth and detail in other videos. But how I like to apply mascara, which is a trick, is if you take the brush, but don't put too much on, and you just go under your eyelash as close to the edges as you possibly can, and just keep going over and over and over your eyelashes, but also you can blink. So blink on the brush as you're curling it upward. It actually helps curl your eyelashes as well at the same time, as well as getting the mascara fully on your eyes, and which is great. So it's a great finish, and it's getting the amount that you want on your eyes, and it saves you from actually having to curl them as well. So you can go with that. Eyeliners, you're going to find, again, liquid or just an eye pencil. You're going to find your preference as well. I'm going to cover all these things in details in another video, just so that you know what's going to work and why you use one over the other. Okay, so there's so many tips that I want to cover, and I guess I'll just go from there. I'll leave it for here for now, and I'll touch base on each one individually in further videos. Okay, so I look forward to your feedback, and any questions that you have, definitely get in touch with me on spunkyandsporty.com, or if you want to email me at spunkyandsporty@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you. I'll talk to you soon.